welcome back my peeps. Sorry I've been missing in action for a bit, but I got a new puppy and it's kind of taking over my life. But I'm back, and today we are going to make some of these cute bunny cakesicles. And so I'm gonna show you how to do it one way, because this bunny, the top of this bunny is a mold. It's this mold that I have here. I got this mold, I believe I got it off of Temu. I will post a link to it if I find it on Temu, if you want to get it. But basically, if you're going to use this mold, you're going to fill in the bow part first with the clay, and then you're going to fill in the ears, and then you're going to get this. But this cakesicle, I did the ears by hand, and of course I used the bow. But you can, if you have a bow mold like this that comes with different styles of bows, you can use any one of these bows. You don't need to get this mold at all. I just used it because I had it, right? So I'm gonna do this bunny only because the ears are done by hand, but everything else about this bunny is gonna be the same as how I did this bunny. So the only thing that's different on here is the top piece, because it's just one piece. So you don't have to worry about the bow and the ears. It's all in one piece, okay? But this one are two separate pieces. So I'm gonna put these bunnies over here. You can't really see them. Let's see if I can put them somewhere you can see them. I have my camera set up in a different angle because I want y'all to see this a little bit more close up. So for these guys, you're gonna need like a cakesicle mold, and you can get that from Temu, Amazon. I'll post links for you guys. And you're gonna fill it up with white clay. If you want your bunny to be white, your bunny could be pink, brown, whatever color you want it to be. So if you put your clay in this mold, I suggest that you freeze it. Put it in the freezer and pop it out. Because if you put it in here, it's probably, and you try to take it out, unless your clay is really firm, it's probably not gonna come out of here in a nice shape, okay? And when you put your clay in here, make sure you pressing in the corners and the edges first before you put, let me show you. Get my white clay right here. Because if you don't, when you pop it out, I'm gonna show you in a minute. And when you pop it out, it's just not gonna be, it's gonna have some like, what's the word I'm looking for? Here I go, messing up my word. So like if you could get a piece of clay like this, right, and just like kind of form it to what it is. Now make sure you pushing it into those corners. You got to make sure you push it into the corners. Don't worry about the top right now. Just make sure you pushing it into the corners. Then you flatten it down. And you take off the excess clay. And you trim it down. But you got to make sure you get it into the corners. And I'm going to show you why. Because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. I don't know if you can see it right here, but I have a little bit of the clay did not hit the edge. So it's got like a little, I can't even think of the word. I still ain't think of the word. Ugh. It has a little bit of damage, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So you got to make sure that you put the clay in there really well. I suggest, again, put it in the freezer, let it firm up, and then pop it out, okay? So now, I'm going to see if I'm going to do this one. So, I picked up these sticks from Hobby Lobby. And I like them because they come in different colors. This is a pink one, a light blue one, a green one. Like they have the Easter colors and yellow. So one of these sticks I cut into two. So what color should we, let's do a different color. I don't know if I want to do a different color. I like the pink one. So I'm just going to pick the pink one again. I'm going to just keep it all the same color because I might put these in my Etsy shop. I'm thinking about it. So I got me a wire cutter here, and I'm just going to cut this stick try to cut it in half as best as I can. Now these sticks are pretty thick. Oh, it went flying. Anyways, I only need one. So when you're getting ready to make the hole in this, I suggest before you try to shove your stick in there, get you like a tool and start the hole. Okay, just start your hole. Take a little bit of glue, which I left over there, but I got my glue right here. Get you a little bit of tacky glue. You don't need no crazy glue, gorilla glue. I don't use those glues. This glue is enough for me. Put a little bit on there. Aleene's tacky glue is what I use. And you're gonna take that hole that you made and just stick your straw in there. I mean your lollipop stick. Okay? And I like to, okay, so another thing, when you take the Cakesicles out of your mold, you gotta let them sit at least overnight, okay? So they could like dry up. Don't use them right away. The only good thing is that the inside is still gonna be soft, so it's gonna be easy for you to stick this stick in there because the inside is still soft, okay? So don't stress out about, oh, it's too dry. No, it's not gonna be too dry. It's gonna be just fine. All right. So now we're gonna make the ears. I'm gonna put this one to the side, okay? And we're gonna focus on this one because this is the one that we're gonna make. So for the ears, I did 2 teardrops. Now don't take too much clay because you don't want the ear. I feel like my ears are too big. So, but I mean, it's still cute, but just get enough clay. I like to get a bunch and then roll it like into a little log and then split it in half so I could kind of have like a even amount of clay. I don't know if that makes sense. So you roll it into a ball and then you start getting that teardrop shape going, right? And you're going to flatten it down. And I'm going to tap it down a little bit just to get the edge a little bit flat. So, and then you're going to do the same thing for the other side. Just flatten it down. I like to tap it down and try to get them to be like the same. Well, this one is more of a teardrop than that one. So let's do this over. Okay. Get the little teardrop shape going. Flatten it down. Hit that edge. And now you got 2 ears. And then I kind of like join the ears together like that. Right? And then I just stuck it on. But since this clay is dry, I'm going to need to get some glue. So I'm going to get some glue. And I'm going to put it on top of this. Like that, so it could stick to the top of this. Okay? And you should be good with that. It's kind of like a heart shape, actually, like the ears. You can make them smaller, bigger, however you feel. Okay? That's how I made those ears. And then for the bow, I don't know which bow I'm going to use here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? They got the same bow. That's right here. Right here. Yeah, because I don't want the bow to kind of come down to the face. I don't want that. So I'm going to just use that bow. And again, I'm going to use glue to attach it because like I said, the clay is already dry. The Cakesicle is already dry, so it's hard for wet clay. It's not, even though it's wet, it's not gonna stick that good, okay? So let's make sure we get a good mold. See that? And then I'm gonna get my glue again. Don't put a lot of glue because you don't want the glue to seep out. That's not what we want, okay? We don't want the glue to seep out. We just want the glue, enough glue to attach. And there you go. See that? And again, I made the same mistake I did yesterday. But we're going to do something different today. You see this part right here? I put this on after. I don't know if you can see that. But I put the part... I put the, this pink part on after. This part, I mean. But I should have did it before. And I did the same thing again. But that's okay. We're going to do something different this time anyway. So there go your bow. Now, let's go to the face. You're going to get some clay again. And you don't need a big amount of clay to make the cheeks. So I'm going to take my clay, roll it out like I do. And just, you're going to roll a ball. You'll roll your ball. And you're going to press it down. And you're going to put it on the bunny's face like that. And I didn't put glue on it, but it seems to be sticking. And you're going to do that again. And you're going to press it down again. And there you go. There go your bunny cheeks, right? And then you're going to get a small piece of pink, a very tiny piece. Actually, I think I got too much. You're going to roll it in a ball again. But this time you could do it like a little cone shape, like this. And you're going to take it and you're going to put it right in the middle of your bunny cheeks. You see that? So now I'm going to get a tool and I'm going to put dots into my bunny cheeks like this. Now this is what I wanted to show you. See, mine's got whiskers. I'm going to show you how I got the whiskers. I took some sprinkles, some white sprinkles. Some sprinkles like this, right? And I pour some out. Don't need a lot. And I got my glue. I'm going to put a dot of glue right here. Because that's going to help me, excuse me, stick my... So I start in the middle. I make a hole. I get me a thing of a whisker. And I do like that. Then I go up. These are pretty tiny, these little pieces. So don't stick them too far in. Or if you have a sprinkle mix that has some of these in there, take them out of that and use those. You don't have to buy like a whole new thing of sprinkles. And then I'm going to just glue that. Put the... Right? And then I'm going to come on this side and I'm going to do the same thing again. Just get some glue. Put it in the tip. Stick it in there. That way your little bunny has whiskers. Don't stick them too far in because they're already kind of small. So you just want to put them in there deep enough. And then you got your whiskers. You see the whiskers? And you can adjust them, but I think that's good. So now we are going to make him some teeth with a tiny piece of white clay. You're going to get you a tiny piece of white clay and you're going to roll it into a tiny, like a tiny little marshmallow. You're going to roll it, smash it, roll it, smash it into a tiny little marshmallow. And then you're going to flatten it. and you're going to put it there like this. And then you're going to take something, a tool or something, and split the teeth down the middle. So it could be, you could fix it up. And now he got teeth. Right? So now, basically he's done. Right? All he needs is the eyes and a little bit of coloring. And I'm going to show y'all how I did that. So I got a little bit of paint. I got some paint, some pink paint. This is pink polish. And I just got a little bit of paint. Just a tiny bit of paint. And I got my brush, Q-tip. And basically I just took most of the color off. And then I went on his cheeks. And I did like that. So I could give the cheeks some color. So I'm going to do the same thing for the ears up here. Since I forgot to do the, there's always a way to fix. When you forget something, figure out a way to fix it. And it'll be okay. It looks just fine. Okay? Now, before I put the eyes on, I'm going to put the little bow. Because every time I put the eyes on with paint, you know what happens? I end up getting paint over everything. So I got these bows. These little pack of bows from Temu. These are some really tiny bows. But they're cute. That's what I used on there. It's a really tiny bow. See how small it is? It's very tiny. And then they also had these. I don't even know how many come in here. It's a lot. I mean, I think it's like 100 little bows coming here. And then they had these too. But I found that these were a little bit too big. Even though you could cut them down and stuff. But I don't know. I just didn't care for those too much. But go on Temu and find you some bows. So basically what you're going to do is just make sure you get the right side, because yesterday I put the wrong side. And just gonna put a dab of glue. Oh no, I forgot to turn on the, oh no. Alright, so then I also got I put a little tiny carrot on there. And I got these from Play Code 3. And I'll post a link to the coupon code that I have. Wait, I can't even open the bag. Ugh. Now, when you look through these are the big ones. These come in like a couple of sizes, okay? But even these come in a little bit different sizes. So try to find the smallest one you can find. See, like this one is smaller than the other one. So I'm going to use that one. See, like that one is bigger than that one. So I want like a smaller size one. Do you have to put a carrot? No. You put whatever you want. You want to put an egg. You want to put nothing. You can do that too. But, you know, just add a little something for the Easter. It's Cakesicle. So, for the eyes, like I said, I don't want to do the eyes just yet. But I'm going to. But let me put my little bit of, I only got a little bit of this white clay left. So I want to make sure that I don't let it dry out. So for the eyes, again, you're going to get some black paint. It don't have to be anything special. And I just take the cap off. I don't put it down on anything. I just take the cap off and I dip my tool. You want to get a round tool or even like the tip of a pencil or something, but that might be too big. But this is what I do. So I take the, ouch, darn it. I done burnt myself. This got too much paint on here. Hold on, let me, cause I don't wanna, I need to flatten it out a little bit. So watch me mess this up. And you're just gonna take your bunny and you're just gonna tap, go back, tap, and there go your bunny eyes. Now, don't be like me and forget you painted the eyes on and start doing stuff and get the black on everything. Alright, so let's do this. Let's put this little bow on here. I didn't put it all the way up to the edge. I'm gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. And you're gonna put that on there, and then you're gonna get your little carrot. You're gonna put your carrot right on top of that. And we basically done. The only thing I did was I glittered the bow a little bit. And we could do that. If you want to put glitter, if you don't want to put glitter, you don't have to put glitter. But this is how I put on my glitter. I get my brush. And I kind of, you know what? These are not the same. They are different. Those bows are different. Now be careful, like I said, with the painted eyes. Because let me tell you something. It never fails. It never fails with me. So I gotta be careful. So just take your brush and gently cover the bow. You don't want to cover anything else. You just want to cover the bow. Alright, let's put it down. And then I got my snow extra fine glitter. Y'all know I love this extra fine glitter. And I know some of y'all love it too now. And just try to sprinkle it on the bow. Because remember, the eyes are wet. If it get on the eyes, it get on the eyes. Then the eyes be sprinkly too. And sparkly. And then that's it. And that's your, those are your little cakesicles. I mean, that was way too easy, guys. You guys can make so many of these. Alright? And, like again, if you get the mold, you will have a step that you won't have to do because the ears and the bow are attached. So, this is way too easy. And it's so cute. They're so cute. I love it. I've been wanting to make some of these for a while. But you know, as the seasons come around, you think you have all the time in the world, but then you really don't because you want to make so many things that you can't make everything. But here you go, my peeps. I hope you like these. I hope you make them. Tag me. Don't forget to like this video. Share the video. And I hope you guys like the little reels I've been doing. I'm going to try to keep that up as much as I can. Because, like I told you guys before, I know some of you don't like the reels because you say they're too short and fast. But a lot of the reels that I've done in the last couple of weeks are things that are already on my YouTube channel, which I'm exposing to other new subscribers in shorts and reels because that's what people are into these days. They don't want to watch a 5 or 25-minute video. They want to watch a 2-minute video and then they're going to move on. And I need to, as a content creator, I need to grow and I need to, you know, go with the flow, go with the times. So I hope you guys understand. But I always, if I can, I'll put it up as a video, even if it's a 3 or 5-minute video, and give explanations, okay? But I will continue to do my Monday tutorials. And please keep in mind, I have a new puppy, which is like having a new baby. But I will keep this up because I love it. And I like hanging out with you guys. And I like getting your feedback, all that good stuff. But enough yip yapping, because y'all know I could yip yap sometimes. But if you make this, tag me. I would love to see it. It's so easy, simple to make. You can make with the grandkids. You can make with your kids. You can make real ones if you want. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep crafting. God bless you guys. Bye.